Hey bus lovers. My friend Dana, there's a thing for you to go to her channel, tagged me in a What's in My Pantry video. I've actually wanted to give you a tour of my pantry, I know it's weird, for a while. So, good excuse, here we go. First of all, the door. This used to be the front door of our house. We replaced it with an insulated glass door that's very similar to this. The house sat empty on the side of the highway for a good while, and somebody kicked the front door in and we have no glass here now. But where we do have glass, it's good for lists. Is that even in the shot? This used to be basically like a mudroom. We've got this door off of the kitchen and then the back door of the house. And the farmer family, I guess it's how you say, would go out the back door and then through a gate into the cow field. And the barn was right there close and everything. But for our purposes, we changed it into a pantry. The walls and floor plan, it's unchanged, but okay, that's unnecessary. You don't need to know that. I'm a big believer in stations. Right here is our kids' school lunch station right here. Fun fact, we recessed the wall here. We used the hollow space so that we had more room for like the microwave to be in here, and so that I'd have a place. It's not painted very well and it's ugly. Place for outlets underneath that space, and then you just crammed the cord. Oh, can you see that? You just crammed the extra cord into the hole and it's just floating in the empty space in the hollow and out of the way. I know. I will forever be known as the man who invented a hole in the wall. I'm trying out having the coffee pot here in the pantry. Got a few cups. I can't imagine all the cabinets we would need if it weren't for this little room. I've got cookbooks. We've got some small appliances up high. I'm using these old crisper drawers to hold a few little, like little appliances and tea and hot chocolate, stuff like that. That's just little loose things that don't need to be out and visible and all that. Just pull the drawer down. Yeah, some canning stuff up there. We made green bean pickles, and I think they're kind of funky, probably. Anyway, moving around to the other side. Pegboard on the whole wall. It's really turned out to be handy. I'm using some wire baskets that I've found for, you know, that stuff. And my grandma's old egg basket holds our towels and rags and stuff. My other grandmother had this cool old step stool, so that's how I get to those shelves that are up near the 9-foot ceiling. Our great big pots go on there. This cooler holds our tablecloths and goes in the bus when I go to car shows, which I've not ever done yet because, you know, life. Yeah. Things and stuff. So this extra deep shelf kind of serves as a counter space between the microwave and the lunch prep area. So the lunch boxes go here, you know, can kind of spread out. Also the tray with the coffee maker could sit down here. Whatever you're doing with the microwave, got a little counter space, so it's pretty good. And then the recycling goes underneath that. Paper goods, and more recycling. I know I've shown you the floor before, but this was just raw wood. It was pretty worn. kind of stained. So what I did with this floor is I got a wire brush. It's like it's round. The bristles go all the way around, and it goes on a drill. And then when it spins, it just spins that brush. And so that cleaned up this old floor, for one. But mostly it took the soft material in the grain out. That way, when you paint your first color, you know, and then the second especially, when it comes to distressing and or sanding the surface lightly, then you can see some grain come through. If the grain wasn't raised up by taking some of that softer material out, you wouldn't get that. But I hope soon to cover that more in depth and to show you how it's done. Oh, it looks like humping. Beetle cupcake tins. To save space, I've got all of our canning rings and lids and clamps and tools and funnels and all that stuff in here, and then we can just dump it when we need a picnic. So that's our pantry. Since this is a tag video, I need to pass it on. So I tag you, Fathering from Home. Bus lovers, go check him out. He's a stay-at-home dad. I have a feeling most of you know him already. He has 6 boys, enough said. Oh, glare. So that's our pantry. I tag... So that's our pantry. I tag Fathering from Home. There's a gnat. So that's our pantry. I tag Fathering from Home. Because he's the dude in charge of the pantry at his house.